The Infinity Cutting Tools Mega Flush Trim Router Bits are the perfect choice for any time you need to follow a template while routing. They feature a unique 2+2 cutter geometry that produces a compression cutting action, ideal for veneered plywood, solid woods, and even highly figured materials. These bits also feature a top and bottom bearing that makes them ideal for routing templates whether above or below the workpiece, and they're available in sizes perfectly suited for use in your handheld router or your router table. The compression effect of the 2+2 cutter geometry in the Mega Flush Trim router bits means that choosing the right cutting height of your router bit is important. If you're working with material that's 5/4 of an inch or thinner, we recommend choosing one of the 1 1/4 inch tall Mega Flush Trim router bits. If you're working with material from 5/4 to 8/4 of an inch thick, we recommend choosing one of the 2-inch tall Mega Flush Trim bits. If you're using your Mega Flush Trim bit in your handheld router, we recommend choosing one of the 3/4 inch diameter bits. And if you're using it in your router table, we recommend one of the 1.5 inch diameter bits. Because these bits are larger than your average bit, we recommend using a variable speed router, especially with the 1.5 inch diameter options. Because of their large diameter, these bits produce a better cutting action and are much more capable of routing both with and against the grain when following a pattern, making them an ideal choice whenever you're cutting curves where the grain is continuously reversing while you follow that pattern. Because these bits have a top and bottom bearing, if you run into a situation where the grain is just too extreme, you can flip your workpiece over, raise or lower the bit to access the other bearing, and continue routing, effectively reversing the grain pattern in your workpiece without removing the template from that piece. The Mega Flush Trim router bits all feature a 1/2 inch shank, which makes them ideal for use in almost any variable speed router that will accept a 1/2 inch shank. If you want to make sure to always have the perfect flush trim bit in your shop, be sure to check out the 4-piece Mega Flush Trim router bit set. It's going to ensure that you have the correct router bit no matter what thickness of material you're working with, or if you need to use it in your router table or in your handheld router. Not to mention, you'll save a few bucks when you buy them in a set. For more information on the Infinity Mega Flush Trim router bits, be sure to check out infinitytools.com. Also, check us out on Facebook and Instagram and give us a like to stay up to date on what's going on here at Infinity Cutting Tools.